I'm so afraid.
So afraid?
No.
We're starting a game that's not Xeno related.
Ready for a breath of fresh air? Everybody breathe.
Panzer Dragoon isn't too long, so
Yeah.
we'll be on to
See a
something.
nice little break in between another epic undertaking, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, it's the only RPG of Panzer Dragoon. I think. I think all the other ones are like your typical dragon shooter.
Tank Dragon.
Tank Dragon! Right, let's start this Tank Dragon game.
Oh yeah. Oh them graphics though.
Surprisingly, it actually looks better in OBS
What's up, circuitry?
than it does on my TV.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why. Well, it's upscaling, yeah.
Where's Negredo?
We do, Edge.
He's in our hearts.
Is
that an oil rig?
Mary Woost Prelidis, expert rule.
Tunes cognitum lua. Quid nostra defensio.
T.
Posset cognitum.
The Envitus. En Iowa and Purgus. Devon est Peltina and Penier.
Devonum est lutema.
S. De Peltina in Penier. Tues nostem praestem. Noster defensio. Hec. Exceller in Pelnier. Te omnio aude gescalde.
Sounds like they're speaking in like the Sims language.
It is. It's
Peril! Focus presentes!
Hostis? Liquor?
Like if the Japanese invented the Sims language.
映画を誇った文明が滅んで進ん
It's
だ
kind of interesting.
かつての力を失った人類は自らが生み出した遺伝子改造による生物兵器に脅かされつつ黄昏の時代を過ごしていただが失われた文明の力を借りた帝国が出現した時から再び時代は回り始めた帝国の手によって発掘された9世紀の兵器は人類の生存を脅かす多数の巨大生物を撃退し再び我らの時代が来たと人々を歓喜させたしかし力は欲望を生み欲望は戦乱を生む帝国と同じく9世紀の力を手に入れた周辺国家との戦争は深刻化の一途をたどった
So one of the
自らの優勢を
like
保
any
つた
of
め
the
帝国は
voiceovers of the
9世紀の遺
characters
跡の
that
発
use
掘
the
を
made-up
強引に
language.
進める一方で
Yeah,
帝都に
figured that out
大
now.
規模な研究
Like this
機関
sounds like actual Japanese.
わずかずつでは
I
あ
don't
る
know
が
why they didn't just
古の時代の謎に
all
迫
be
ろうと
Japanese.
している
Right. I mean, if you're gonna have voice acting, put an
Just
actual
kind of
language in
set it
it.
as like a setting, like Dathrocky in
Oh,
the
okay.
Game of Thrones. Like that was a made-up language.
It sounded less like gibberish though.
アシッド
Mhm.
セラデボンアールボ The Trader Importer
Because this is a bit gibberishy.
ホースでテーマレベルプロセット制度
Nunikats!
It's like they're all having a stroke.
ガダアウェイエナメトスで言えなデレカカーツフェニアデニクニパスアクションベロクス
For anyone that's curious as well, the odd resolution of the video, it is strangely letterbox or matchbox like that, where it has the top
Right,
and
the-
the side black
The
box.
pillar box is what you call the side ones. I think. Matchbox. Well, I guess you would call it that for this resolution or this screen ratio. Call it 16:9.
Probably had something to do with the video capabilities of the Saturn.
Most likely. I mean, in the Sega CD, they were really messing with their FMV sequences. Like they scaled them down to like tiny little squares. They're like 15 frames a second.
Yeah, I kind of want to read on the hardware specs of the Saturn and what it was capable of.
It's almost like Fate. Saturn was capable of fulfilling all our dreams.
Saturn had amazing games.
Jet Set Radio.
That's one of them.
Or was it Jet Grind? I forget.
Maybe it was one thing in Japan and one thing here.
Hell yeah. Straight up Panzerfaust. So evil. Him and Albedo should have a laugh off. Oh no.
Laos is a baby.
Bonk.
Jandelis claiming. Let's Flota Festina. Ushe Centuria Venire.
It's like a Saturn. I think it's kind of creepy. Like it.
Her encased in that thing.
Yeah. God. That blast processing carried over.
Proceed Trasiva Imperi. Transia Postars.
Did Akira just awaken? Yikes.
Icurium Diana Miliarium Barus. Ie Integrum Medium Civitas.
Reartail Union, Huring Subtaricia, Lauswing Potentia Force. Question important.
Pialitus e crimen, noi mortarsem impenia. Des diu violangius impenia banais, dicia dev ergaterium. Impenia risur winter, teriu diu atrefta.
Dena.
Faniba crimen, nor gescerde baniara praia teriu. Seduva escaternaus gurig orig.
Grig.
Yes. Go after Kramen.
We need some dragon buddies. Help us out here.
He's coming.
Tank dragon.
Damn it.
F. Is that supposed to be his name?
That doesn't matter. That's mostly like your name. Who's controlling Edge?
Edge is controlling Edge?
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna get confusing?
It makes no difference.
Oh. What's in a name? No good circuitry.
Uh-oh. Tether off your phone.
That would work. Oh, I don't know if her punked phone can tether. Yeah. Oh, you have no signal. Crap.
She's in a black hole.
Good lord.
早く上に戻らないと
Oh, well, good.
隊長たちが
Oh god, they're lumpy. He's so lumpy. Like he's made out of potatoes.
He's potato Edge.
Mr. Potato Man.
Hey, get that. Excellent. Not bad. This is gonna take a minute to get used to.
You haven't switched your internet over yet, have you, circuitry, or were you just getting ready to? I hope you haven't yet, because that means that it's not very good, right? Because you're having problems connecting. Laser rank. That's what more games need. They need more laser ranks.
More lasers.
Oh yeah. Oh cool. So you're still waiting on your upgrade. That means it'll be that much more sweeter when you finally get it. Oh. Remember when games had a problem with draw distance? I do.
enough textures on the screen, and they would flash in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Ride the elevator.
Living it up while I'm going down. Or up.
Well, you were on the bottom floor.
Well, the Jaguar was technically stronger. I don't know if you want to say better, though. I mean, I really haven't played enough of Jaguar games
I don't think I've
to
ever
know.
played a Jaguar.
I demoed one once at Incredible Universe before it turned into a Fry's.
Ooh, I remember that.
Back
I
when it
remember
first
there was
came
like
out.
this odd VR Doom game. Well, it
Oh,
was
you told-
Doom, but in
Yeah.
VR.
You told me about that, and I was super jealous because I never even got to like see the apparatus, let alone
I'm
play
trying to
it.
remember what it was, because I don't remember it being particularly bad. Like, you could
You-
turn your head and it would kind of pan in,
Yeah.
in Doom.
And you said you had to like stand on this like pad, right?
You stood on this pad, yeah. The whole rig kind of looked like what DDR looks like. Like, you were standing
Oh.
on a thing like that. You obviously didn't step on like the direction buttons or anything like that.
Sure,
But I
sure.
think it had sensors built into it.
But that was attached to your neck, right? I mean, like it was attached to the thing on your head, so that if you turn your
Yeah,
head.
you put on something that basically looked like a PlayStation VR now.
Oh wow. Dragon Balls.
There's your dragon.
Tame the dragon. Wow. That was a creepy head turn. Are we friends?
Good dragon.
Oh god, we just went through the portal in 2001. My god, all the stars. What the hell was that all about?
Mind meld with the dragon.
Guess so. I think the dragon just like took command of him or like control of him. You now carry my child.
乗れっていうのか
Oh no! It's like we lost circuitry again.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's too bad. Man, that's a long intro. I'm
Right.
assuming the game starts now. That's 20 minutes.
Made it.
だいぶ流されたな。早く発掘所に戻らないと。だけどこのドラゴン、どうやったら言うことを聞いてくれるんだろう。
Wait, wasn't he speaking Japanese?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It like switches for unknown reasons.
Like, I thought it made sense for them to be speaking their stupid language and then the narrator would speak actual language. But they're just playing it willy-nilly. Yeah, blast everything.
That's how you get items. Let the dragon shoot it.
Not access.
There it goes.
It didn't give you anything. Oh, there's something.
Oh, no. See?
Hey. Oh, what are you drinking? You got yourself a drink before we started.
Oh. The finest Lagavulin I have.
Oh.
I'll have to save there's only like one glass left.
Good.
I'll have to save it before you come visit.
Yeah, I want to try it because like the one that you bought, is that like the base model or whatever?
The base model. I think there's other ones.
But I mean, is that the standard one that you
That's like
tried?
usually the default one you find.
Okay.
This one that I have now is some like rare one. I've only seen it like twice.
Well, Lagavulin seems to be amazing, so I would definitely be interested in trying something more rare than just the standard one.
You'd like this one. Like, especially anybody that likes peaty whiskeys of any kind.
Yeah.
Like, Lagavulin has the most of that.
I was surprised I liked it as much as I did, because like I know I like bourbon. I haven't really had any bourbons I don't like, besides like super cheap shit. But even then, I'll still drink Evan Williams. But all the scotches I had tried before Lagavulin, I was like, it's not that great.
Well, we'll have to figure it out. I have an entire cart, literally, of scotches and bourbons and any whiskey you could think of.
Makes me think of the first Harry Potter movie when they're on the train. If you like anything from the trolley,
we'll take the watch. Though I think that trolley had more candy than I had scotch. But...
Well, yeah, but you said you have a whole cart. It made me think of like you trundling a thing of fucking booze around.
Oh, no, like it's literally a bar cart. It has wheels. It can move.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Circuitry just texted me on her phone, which is like the super most rarest thing. Like, oh, we always just talk on Telegram, but she's like, no internet.
What's happening over there?
I don't know. Like, she said something that she needed to upgrade her internet for whatever reason. It wasn't doing the trick for her, but I didn't know it was like run down, broken.
Sounds okay.
But I mean, like, she didn't change anything as far as I know in the last few days. Worked before.
Let's see if there's anything this way.
Well, with that, we lost 100% of our audience. He was the only one here.
Should be able to lock onto the birds.
Right? Kill the squawkers.
You can do barrel rolls in the dragon.
Hell yeah. Is that
There's
is there a reason? Is there a reason to roll like that?
I don't think so.
That's cool.
Just for fun. You spend most of your time flying on the dragon.
You gotta have some fun. Like in Knights of the Old Republic, you had that flourish button. Did absolutely nothing, but like it was something to do while you're running from like one end of the Tatooine desert to the other. You played that at least the first one, didn't you? Knights of the Old Republic.
Did, yeah, the first one.
That one's fun. I've replayed it a couple times. And I played through a good amount of the second one, but I didn't finish it. Game kind of fell apart.
An
on
ancient
itself.
device. Save our yes.
Internal RAM. Yeah.
We've waited so long to play this game. My captain!
Are you alive?
I think he's dead.
Binsky.
隊長
生きてたのか。
Well,
よく無事で。
隊長
on his way out.
行け。奴らは谷に沿って北へ向かってる。あの男、クレイメンたちを追え、本物の帝国軍が来る前に。
クレイメン誰なんですそいつは。それになんで追わなきゃならないんです。
帝国の特務部隊、黒い艦隊を率いる男の話を聞いたことがある。おそらくは奴が。ここを見れば帝国は俺たちを疑う。
Kind of looks like he's dressed like a Ninja Turtle.
He does.
Like a bad Ninja Turtle costume.
胸のポケット。
It's in my turtle shell.
隊長これは隊長隊長くそクレイメンめ
Damn you, Kraven! Dragons just making a mess. Destroying everything.
What's around that I can blow up? Okay, I'm gonna blow it all up. I wonder if there's ever going to be a game like this where the name of the game is, you know, get stuff by blowing things up like normal, you know, like this, like Saga, but like if you just destroy everything, it wouldn't be as good as if you destroyed the right ones. I don't know, maybe there'd be like clues.
Clues for what you're supposed to destroy and what you're not supposed to
Yeah,
destroy?
like I feel like if you just destroyed everything, it wouldn't like hurt you or anything like that, but like if you destroyed the right things, you'd get like better items than otherwise, maybe. I wonder if
You're
anything's
onto
ever done that. I can't think of anything that does do that.
It needs more thought, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
First fight.
Ba-da-ba-da. Good. Full baseline.
So, one thing about the fight system is see how it can move around, and I guess you can obviously tell what green and red means. So you can attack with yourself, or like with edge, like shoot things, like that. And you can have the dragon attack.
So this game doesn't have any of the levels where it's like a rail shooter? They're all
no.
like turn-based?
Oh, yeah, it's all turn-based. So it's turn-based RPG.
I wondered if it was like hybrid a little bit, because like the other games are they're just rail shooters, yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough. Mappy. Oh, speaking of Ninja Turtles, the Nostalgia Critic just came out with a new episode of something I didn't know existed, and it seems to be fucking awesome. It's Batman versus the Ninja Turtles.
I haven't heard of that.
The animated movie. It looks awesome.
Oh. Interessante.
Yeah. At the very least, you should watch the review so you know what it's about. But it looks like you'd probably like it. I'm sure I would.
When was it? Or like when did it come out?
The review came out today, or yesterday, I think. But let me see when that did. Oh, last year or 2 years ago, 2019.
Oh.
Oh, it's a full hour and a half too. Not no like 65-minute movie. No.
And it's like hand-drawn animation, or?
Yeah, hand-drawn. Wow, it's actually rated PG-13. Oh, I could understand that because like some of the fight scenes, there's a little bit of blood and stuff. People actually die
And one
and such.
thing, I think the way it rates you on the fight, like that first fight, since I took longer, like I shot some enemies individually and like, messed around, it labeled it as a close call. I think purely because of the time constraints.
Oh.
And the second one, it just blew him away with the dragon, and it just says like a great fight or whatever.
So did you get more experience or anything?
I think you get more experience and more money.
Hey, circuitry is back.
Hey!
But for how long?
See, whatever they attack with is we don't want to stay in the red. But the enemies will reposition themselves. So it's advantageous to them.
Sure.
It's because like this is a green area for me, so it's bad for them.
I see. They're all facing forward, so they're attacking forward, yeah.
Let's see, like this asshole. Oh,
Yeah.
Also the dragon makes terrible noises when it gets hit.
It does, it squeals.
Yeah, it's like it's not happy. So I think it's purely based on time. I don't know if it actually... Oh, no, I think it gave me less, because that was the same as I got last time for a great fight.
Well, so
And then there was a new enemy this time around.
Fuck it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the tanks came from in your head, circuitry.
I was thinking Panzer tank.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Made sense to me.
Well, yeah, it's just the name of the game. Panzer Dragoon. They fire. They throw fire.
Can't go this way. Gotta shut off that wind. Ancient device. Let me save.
How come there's no donkeys in Donkey Kong? There's no tanks in Panzer Dragoon. Bullshit. No, this is pretty much the whole game. You're riding around on a dragon, getting into RPG type fights, and looking around these levels for treasures.
There's towns and there's like a world map. Access it
by shooting it.
It's noisy again.
Nope. Should have looked it up.
What's that?
She thought that Panzer Dragoon all this time is a World War II tank RTS game.
Yikes.
That's
nothing like that.
Wildly incorrect, but it sounds cool though. Maybe you're thinking of Hershog Zwei too much.
Just replace tanks with dragons and...
RTS with RPG.
Got it. Yeah.
There we go. And no, that World War II. But it does seem like there's a war going on. And they are on a world.
That's correct.
Reaching. Sega was just full of shit with their naming. Yeah, Kid Cool. I don't think he's cool at all. I think he sucks.
Yikes.
And Sonic the Hedgehog isn't even a sound wave.
Cool
the
Spot.
Hedgehog. Cool Spot. Cool Spot wasn't that cool.
It was pretty cool. It was.
He had those shades. He did have those shades.
7-Up thing, and he
I
shot
never.
carbonation bubbles.
Is that what it was? I never played that game.
Oh god. Poor dragon. You almost feel bad for it getting hit.
Because it squeals like that?
Yeah, like listen to it. You're like, oh my god. Be okay, little buddy.
I'm sorry.
See how they changed? And see how
Does
it
changing
the parts?
Does changing position like that use up any movement or like action points or anything?
Nope, you can move around, but like they'll do their best to reposition themselves.
Close call.
And oftentimes, like a particular part or area will have a weakness that is exposed. So like you might get behind something or under something that exposes a particular weakness. It's not super involved, like basically just stay in the green or like not red.
Yeah. There's black areas too, yeah.
Alright, it's gonna be, yeah, like it'll just be clear, no color.
Okay.
And so like the dragon, how do we do this?
Laser.
Item. He has no defensive class, so he can heal himself.
You get multiple dragons, or is it just the one?
Oh, see how this one says weak when I'm in this area? So they're, as long as I'm here in this part,
hit him in the back, basically.
I'll do more damage. But
yeah.
Like if I'm out front, like see how he keeps wanting to turn me because that's where he attacks from. Here I'm safe, so he basically can't attack me, or any attack that he does won't do very much.
Nice. You get separate dragons, or is it just the one?
You get the one dragon, but you can configure him.
Oh, okay. Kind of what makes me want to play Dragon Spirit, though.
We can't do that yet, but like I think the configuration he's in now is like offensive.
Seems to be good enough.
So you can get like offensive, defensive. I think there's ones that are a bit better at magic or something like that. And it changes how it looks.
Okay. Man. Kicking its ass.
Oh no! Spewed out.
Ew. Gross.
It's like a bunch of assholes.
How savage do you have to be like battle ready right when you're born?
Oh, poor guy. Oh no. Who's born battle ready?
Yep. Who is the little babies?
It's that thing, it spews them out, and then they kind of protect its weak point.
Gross.
We can move to a different side where it takes them a second to come back. It makes for kind of interesting fights because you can't necessarily just like sit there and shoot something. Like in this fight, the little guys that it shot out will move in front of its weak point. So either you can move to the other side where there is no weak, where you can attack the other side of the weak point, or you
it's
can
almost
kill them.
like a slower, like turn-based dogfight. Like it's not like a dogfight because you're not like literally like trying to get behind them all the time, like actual dodging and stuff, but you're just kind of rotating around till you are. Same kind of rules of a dogfight, I guess, but like.
Oh, we got a D unit. I think you collect a bunch of those things, and I think it unlocks some secret dragon.
Really well.
Where am I?
Oh, look at that high-res water.
Yeah, it's alright.
It looks like it's wrinkly, not ripply.
Wrinkly water.
Somebody iron that shit out.
So, I think Sega actually had to build their own 3D engine for this game.
Oh yeah?
I don't think one existed at the time.
Wow. They didn't like use Virtual Fighter or anything like that?
I don't know.
Like, this doesn't really look like Virtual Fighter graphics, but it's definitely the same era. Because our pixels are too square.
Hey.
Virtua Fighter was medium res. I did not know that.
Chain laser. I think that's like your first offensive attack. You can try it out. I'm not a huge fan of, like, I feel like the camera doesn't need to be this high up. Like, it's almost like it's designed for you to be as low to the ground as possible, so you have more of a view of the horizon.
Oh, I see. It's too bad you can't control the camera. It's too early in the days of gaming. Unfortunately.
I don't think shooting the fish does anything. See if there's anything over here. There is.
Do the thing! It wasn't a 64-bit system though, was it? I think it was 32, wasn't it? Not sure though.
Which one?
Saturn.
Oh, 32.
Although I wouldn't ever expect the N64 to be able to play something like this. Well, obviously it's CD based, so they have a lot better, a lot more stuff to work with. Yeah, neither was the Jaguar, if none of them used it all, literally.
Oh, we can... use the little... There we go. Chain laser. Ooh.
But you know what was blast processing was blast. Oh.
I have a thing about completing the entire map. Or
I mean,
within reason.
yeah. Be reasonable. Those draws are impractical. How are you gonna choose something?
Perfect for fighting zombies.
Genesis was 16. You're thinking of the 32X. Well, if they were able to say like it's 32-bit, you know, maybe not being completely honest about it, they should have done that. Because 32 actually obviously sounds better than 16. To someone who doesn't know the difference between, you know, what bits do.
What's a bit? Kill it. Shout him out.
Well, was a 68,000 either a 16 or a 32? You know, like it had two different modes, or did it do both things at the same time? I'm just talking about marketing. Oh, okay. How many levels are there, do you think? Like, of experience?
Oh, that's a good point. I'm not sure. For some reason, I want to say, yeah, I want to say that there was some type of cap.
I mean, like,
sure
unless it's 99, that's kind of standard, but
no,
sometimes
yeah,
RPGs will
not that.
stop you at 60. We'll find out. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Bloop, bloop.
I like the menus in Sega Saturn games. They all seem to have like a certain look about them. Kind of remind me of like the old Winamp mod skins. or media player mod skins.
なんだ
Flipping out.
どうした何が起こってるんだよし行ってみよ
Dragon just screeches.
What is that? Aha! Yeah, I'd never heard anything about N64 not actually being a 64-bit console, but no chips better than I do, so I didn't want to argue.
Run away!
Oh my goodness.
Ah!
All the same, though, the N64, most of the games on it look like fucking garbage. Doesn't exactly look amazing, but it does have more character to it, I think.
I love the bits. Get him, homing laser.
Plus, you gotta love that CD audio.
おしばらく
Like, pay attention. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Arachnoth?
Arachnoth indeed. Get some points here. Oh, I see.
Is that all it was? Because I heard that it was like I don't know the specifics about the Jaguar, but I did hear that it used like different processors and like through like a weird combination of using them all together, it equaled 64 bits. But then like the game developers, yeah, see, you said what I thought you would. The game developers for it like apparently found it too hard to program for. That's why it didn't really look as good as a 64-bit console should. Kind of just looked like a 32-bit, maybe 16-bit console. But some of the games for it did look nice. It just wasn't, 64-bit. They were just flat sprites. Like I seen one game called Revenge of the Penguins or something like that, Attack of the Killer Mutant Penguins or whatever it is, and it looked really cool. It looked like a fun sprite game.
Revenge of the Nerds. We're wearing him down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, it's all bad.
So it remind me if I'm wrong on this. The TurboGrafx 16, it only had an 8-bit CPU, so the graphics looked 8-bit, but the music was 16-bit, right? Is that how it was? Because I think I remember that it looked like kind of like roughly like NES graphics, but the music was like notably better. Yeah, we discussed it before a long time ago, and I'm terrible at remembering all the finer points of this stuff. it's gonna blow.
No, no.
Oh. Okay, so well, the sound chip had more voices, right? Like twice as many.
That exposes a weakness. Unconscious.
Unconscious. Yeah. Nice.
How you doing, Dragon?
Really?
Yeah.
What do they call the BP's breath points, probably?
Berserk points?
Oh, thank you. Ew. Gross thing, gross way to die. Shit itself. The money is called Dine.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it called Dine ever before?
Mm-mm.
No.
うわこりゃ一体あんたのドラゴンなのか？
僕のってわけじゃない。なぜか言うことは聞いてくれるんだけど。
Now I don't know why they're not speaking.
Name is Potato Person.
Go back to your made-up language.
ドラゴンね、そうか。確かにこいつがあれば。
Rather than speak Japanese.
帝国と戦うだって。まさかお前もクレイメンの。
ちょっと待てよ。人違い。クレイメンのなんかじゃない。俺はシーカーだ。
シーカー？洞窟集団の？
おいおい、人聞きが悪いな。俺たちが洞窟者なら帝国だってそうさ。あの宝の山が奴らのもんだって誰が決めた？
そのシーカーのあんたがなぜこんなところに？
仲間との合流地点に向かってたんだが、近道をしてたらあいつに襲われてな。助かったよ。
Whenever I think of gaming on the Apple II, I want to play Taxman.
で、ついでと言っちゃなんだが、俺をそこまで運んでくれないか。いや、何、そう遠くはない。カイナスの村って言って、ここのすぐ南さ。
Taxman's
cool. そんなに警戒すんなよ。一人旅には慣れてないんだろ？力になるぜ。
Guys like creeping him out.
わかった。だけどその村に行くだけだ。
ああ、十分。ああ、自己紹介がまだだったな。俺の名はガッシュ。本名はスキアド・オプス・ガッシュって言うんだが。ああ、ガッシュでいい。こう見えても、この辺りの情報には詳しいんだ。遺跡のこと、構成生物のこと、何だって教えてやるぜ。
Yikes.
Oh, cool. There's an
Yeah, so this is
Like this.
sort of how like the world map works.
Do you ever have to backtrack?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you can to go back and get extra stuff, and like once you unlock certain abilities.
Oh, right. So there's places that you'll fly by that you can't do anything with until you have the ability for it later.
I don't know if you can't do anything, but there's certain things you can't do. So usually places will have like bonus areas that are intended for you to come back to later.
Good. That's how you do a game. You have any potatoes?
ここもやられたのか。
やられた
Something like this makes me think of that doomed Chrono Trigger re-release that that team was making.
だが、
Oh, okay.
With like a modern 3D engine, and
Right.
they got a cease and desist from Square, presumably when they were like 90 to 95% done.
Hmm.
俺は
Yeah, I heard about that. It was really annoying to
I only
hear
saw
that they did that.
like individual images of what it was supposed to look like, never like any video or anything like that. So I don't know if it was real, but it would have been amazing to see.
Right.
I don't think it ever came out. I remember I didn't spend too much time on it, but I did actually try to sort of look.
Oh yeah, it probably shrinks them down even a little bit more when we're at 16:9. Next stream we could try to set it to 4:3 because we figured out why it was set the way it is.
It looks the same on my TV. So I think this is what it's supposed to look like.
No, it's in 16:9. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be in 4:3. But I mean the these cutscenes are different too.
まあ、帝国じゃ逆の言われ方をしてるし。
Yeah, because the video has its own aspect ratio.
逆
Whatever resolution that is, because it's you can see it's in that black frame.
Yeah, yeah. But like during the game, it's still not exactly how it should be.
何度も手痛い目に遭ってるからな。まあ、その辺はあんたの方が詳しいか。傭兵とはいえ帝国にいたんだろ。で、これからどうすんだい？
隊長にはクレイメンを追えって言われた。だけどそうじゃなくても隊長やみんなの仇を討ちたい。
仇討ちか。まあ、それもいいさ。どちらにしてもよほどの目的がないと辛いからな。辺境の旅は。
じゃあ、あんたの目的は何なんだ？
俺か？聞いてどうする？
いや。
あるもの。いや、人を探してる。絶対の客人とでも訳せばいいのかな。9世紀の記録にはそう書いてある。
絶対の客人？
悪いがそれ以上は言えんな。クレーメンってやつは砂漠へ向かったぜ。
Oh yeah, hang on.
そのせいで砂漠の構成生物がここに攻め込んだのさ。シーカーは死んでも仲間に情報を伝える術を知ってる。
My roommate wants to borrow Mortal Kombat. After this cutscene, I'm gonna find it in my DVD pile for him right quick. Dragon is
Good job, Dragon.
ああ、俺も連れてってくれよ。実はここで仲間と会った後、砂漠の向こうで別のシーカーと合流するはずだったんだ。だけど、一人で砂漠越えはできないし。な、頼むぜ。
And the dragon support too?
ドラゴンがいたって一人で砂漠越えは無理さ。考え直せよ。おいおい、ドラゴン。
You must say yes.
砂漠は地下を通って越
I'm
え
gonna find that for him.
る。
Be
そ
back
れ
in
が
a
シーカー
sec.
の鉄則だ。砂漠の構成生物は地上に住んでるからな。
地下を通るってどうやって？
方法はいろいろあるぜ。ワームの抜け穴、オアシスの水脈、ガリル砂漠ならでかい地下遺跡もある。遺跡の近くには水があることが多い。砂漠のオアシスも大抵遺跡がらみだ。で、うまい具合に水を抜けば地下の水脈がそのまま通り道になるのさ。砂漠の構成生物は割と手強いんだが、ワームだけは別だな。大した武器を持ってるわけじゃないし、何より抜け穴を作ってくれる。地下にあるバカでかい遺跡の跡だ。そこを抜ければ砂漠を出られるぜ。
遺跡？危険じゃないのか？
なに、ほとんどが死んだ空洞だよ。地上の入り口がかろうじて生きてるだけさ。お前が追ってるクレーメンってやつ、黒い艦隊を指揮してるって言ったな。
何か知ってるのか？
シーカーの間じゃ有名だぜ。あの艦隊は独自に9世紀の研究も進めてるらしい。その指揮官ともなりゃ相当ヤバい男だぜ。オアシスも地下の通り道になるぜ。まずは水を抜かなきゃなんだな。
Telling you about all the stuff that we're gonna be
あ
doing.
そこは9世紀の力で無敵の軍隊を作りやがった。最初は構成生物相手に戦ってたんだが、そのうち他の国を攻め出してな。今じゃ大陸のほとんどが帝国の領土さ。ドラゴンか？辺境じゃ神様の使いってことになってるぜ。帝国は逆に目の敵にしてるがな。
そうなのか？
ああ、連中ドラゴンにはやられっぱなしだからな。ドラゴン同士の戦いに巻き込まれて兵との半分が焼けちまったこともあるそうだ。9世紀か。辺境じゃ神の時代だなんて言われてるが、実際はどうだか分かったもんじゃねえ。考えてもみろ。構成生物も帝国軍の武器ももともと9世紀の連中が作ったもんなんだぜ。ずいぶん物騒な神様じゃねえか。
僕は遺跡の発掘所を警備してたんだけど、遺跡のことはよく知らないんだ。
帝国の連中だって似たようなもんさ。手当たり次第に掘り返してるだけだ。だから時々偉いことになる。
偉いことってどんな？
眠った遺跡が目覚めちまうんだよ。
目覚めた遺跡は何をするかわからん。下手すりゃ国一つ滅ぼしかねないのさ。あいつらも旧世紀文明の残り物だ。今じゃ世界中にはびこってやがる。特に数が多い場所は水源、森、それと遺跡の近くだな。
どうして人間を襲うのかな。
多分戦の道具だったんだろう。でなけりゃ人間様に恨みがあるのさ。
シーカーって一体何者なんだ。
盗っ人呼ばわりしたけりゃ構わんぜ。
初めて会った時のこと謝るよ。隊長からそう聞いてたんでつい。
いいっていいって。もともと俺たちは嫌われ者なんだ。神の領域を荒らす罰当たりってわけさ。実際はそうでもないんだがな。
え？
旧世紀が神の時代だって話だよ。大抵の連中がそう信じてるかな。あれはもっと恐ろしいもんだ。帝国なんかよりずっとな。
That rock is full of camping equipment? Or is it some kind of burlap sack?
It's a burlap
like a rock.
sack.
Looks like a rock.
How are you doing, dragon? Yeah.
Call him Dragon. That's our one dragon. Nerd. Edge and nerd, huh?
He's happy. He likes it.
He likes his nerdy game.
Nice.
Okay. 9世紀の沈没船か。
That's cool battle music.
エッジ、赤いやつが胸の帽子だ。
So, like, this thing that was here, where it gives you that indicator that I can't do anything with it, I think you just need to upgrade the dragon, and then, like, you can destroy this, and you get whatever items in there, or go to an area or something like that.
角があるやつに注意しろ。
I realize my interview tomorrow is a half hour away.
What's that?
My interview tomorrow is a half hour away from me.
Oh, you have to go there?
Yeah, it's an in-person interview.
Oh. I didn't know they did those.
That sucks. I'm gonna have to get up even earlier.
What time is it?
It's at 9.
Oh, that seems reasonable.
Not for me. I don't get up until 11.
Jesus.
For a job. I have 2 interviews tomorrow actually for weed industry jobs. Working at a distro dispensary. Getting back in the game. Maybe. Skunk Lord.
エチ、ここはワームの巣だ。奴らは危害を加えなきゃおとなしいもんだ。ワームとじゃれてないで先を急ごうぜ。
Don't mess
It's
with
actually
worms.
it's actually worse when you work at the grow because you're covered in like plant material that you're trimming all day and stuff like that. At the dispensary, it's a little less, but I still will stink.
Oh, another D unit.
I'm still Ubering right now while I look for a job, but I'm looking to be done Ubering. That's for sure. Holy shit.
What?
Those fucking worm things.
Dune.
Oh, speaking of Dune, speaking of Shy, I got my first snake bite today. Shy bit me.
What were you doing?
I was just trying to pick her up, but I did it wrong.
Not in the mood.
Yeah, she wasn't in the mood, and I did it wrong. But it was the first time I've ever been bit by a snake. Didn't hurt, obviously, because she's a little tiny little snake. It was actually just pretty amusing. I was laughing more than I was upset. Like, oh, that finally happened.
Level 5.
Break. Yeah, circuitry, since I have that interview, we're gonna be stopping an hour early today. I gotta get to bed. I'm gonna die otherwise. You know that, I don't know if this is a thing for you, but like when I know I have to get up early for something, and I have like a limited time to sleep, it ensures that I'm basically gonna get no sleep.
Like,
Because
you
like,
can't sleep?
yeah, because I'm like stressed about it.
Oh. No, can't say that happens.
Well, you sleep for 4 hours and are just totally fine somehow.
4 hours would be like a little bit. 5 is the bare minimum to kind of like feel somewhat okay.
No, if I get only 6 hours of sleep in a night, I'll feel like crap.
Oh yeah, 6 hours will be fine.
No, I can't do that. I mean, I can survive on it, but I'm not happy. Circuitry knows. Yeah, like you look at the clock, you're like, all right, if I fall asleep right now, I've got like 7 hours of sleep, and then you're like, all right, go to sleep. Hurry the fuck up and go to sleep. And then it's like, all right, if I go to sleep now, I got 4 hours.
Okay,
Yay.
I see what you mean. You're just like psyching yourself out.
Yeah, you really do. And I mean, I have problems with random insomnia anyway, and like that, it just makes it worse. Should ask my roommate if he has any melatonin. I ate all mine. Popped them like candies. Gotham?
ズースなんだ
見てればわかる。来るぞ。
Binky. like the Sarlacc pit or something? Oh.
こいつも構成生物なのか。どうやって戦えばいいんだ。
Yeah, it's like a stingray. Manta ray.
弱点がどこかに隠されてる。撃てば赤く光るはずだ。そこを集中攻撃すれば倒せる。頼んだぞ、エイジ。
Itchy. Shoot the dark spots. Did you dodge it?
I don't know. Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh, it just hurt immensely.
Fucked you up.
Doesn't particularly hurt it. Maybe you just have to hurt it a bit for it. Oh god.
Can't escape it.
Oh, this is what hurt.
Yep. Animation for that is super weird.
Mm.
Doesn't look like it hurts as much as it should. Or the other way around. Oh no!
あれが弱点だ。
Huh? Oh, okay. So you kind of blow them open, and maybe you can mess them up.
Good shit.
Jeez.
Whoosh. This is kind of gross. Most of the bosses have been pretty gross so far.
It's kind of shit.
You just shift. Like when you have a cold and one of your nostrils is completely stuffed, and then you roll over to the other side and it shifts to the other nostril. Gross.
Shifting his mucus. Oh.
Kill thyself. Kill this gross ass manta ray thing.
エイジ、見てみろ。
あれが抜け穴？
そうだ。ちょうどいい。後を追いかけようぜ。
Lab.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Cool that you can hover like a Harrier.
He's like a hummingbird.
Speaking of Harrier, I just watched the old rental reviews episode of True Lies today. It just kind of came up on YouTube. I'm like, all right, cool, watch that. I love people watching people talk about Arnold.
Did you ever check out the Rewatchables? That podcast I mentioned to you?
No, I did not. Sorry, I forgot to. I'll have to make sure to.
The reason it came out was, I know last time at some point we were talking about Terminator. And they review both Terminator and Terminator 2.
Oh, cool. And it's just a podcast? It's not like video podcast or...
It's an audio podcast.
That's nothing to watch?
No.
That's the problem I have with listening to... like, for some reason I just like seeing the people talk to each other more than I like listening.
Mm-hmm.
Just listening.
Well,
but it's not like it's a deal breaker.
Sure there's no video to it.
I mean, if it's a podcast, then it's a podcast. That means no video. But, yeah. Just a stupid thing I have. Like, I don't know. But I'll try to check it out. Get him! Oasis.
ガッシュ、あれがオアシス？
ああ、
Bloodhole.
だけど水脈への入り口が
Gross swamp.
9世紀の遺物に塞がれてるな。
It's accessible.
But that water smells so bad. Standing water.
The ancient device is purifying it. Safe.
点滅し始めた。他の異物に同調したんだ。どっかであれと同じような形をした異物が作動を始めたはずだ。そいつを探そうぜ。
Okay.
Ready?
Just good.
Healing item.
Oh.
Was he stuck in there?
Maybe he's creating it.
Oh, no.
アームの妖精を助けんのか。
There we go.
Just launched itself
いや
out.
いいのによ。
いいじゃないか。人助けみたいなものだし。
Yay, it's free.
Oh,
They're gonna
I guess
attack
that's
you.
what we were supposed to do. I think it's just going to open up a path to go to another area.
Worm assistance. There's an enemy that kind of looks like that in Devil May Cry 3. Tough one.
I think if you antagonize the worms, they'll attack you.
Worms don't take no shit.
Some of these items do. Okay, sword. They're just barter items?
The loot.
Yeah.
What's the head? Making bubbles.
Good question. Oh, what's that? Caution.
Let's blow it up.
Maybe that's all this did.
That's good. Just got circuitry. If you went to bed soon-ish, it would put you closer to a normal sleep schedule. So assuming you can sleep for about 8 hours, fall asleep soon.
エンジ赤いやつが群れのボスだ
Yeah. So many of them.
Alright.
Off swarm.
There you go.
Mackerel shell. Mackerel's a fish, not a shellfish.
Sand mackerels.
I think it's mackerel with an E, too. A mackerel.
And what does this thing do?
It spins and breaks. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
どっかで音がしなかったか
Well,
Did Anton LaVey only sleep 4 hours at a time? I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about him having a weird sleep schedule.
I don't know if I could sustain 4 hours.
I've heard of, well, I've tried to do that thing where, like, you, oh, I forget exactly how it's sectioned out, but, like, you only sleep for a few hours at a time, every, like, 6 hours or something like that. Maybe every 10 hours or something like that, and you overall, you're awake for more time than if you
Every
would
10
have
hours. I mean, we're awake
something
10
like
hours
that.
a day as it is.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so if you do the schedule, you'll be sleeping more often, but you'll be sleeping less, and you'll be sleeping overall less than 8 hours a day. So you'll have more time in the day. Stuff.
So it'd be every couple of hours you would just sleep for a little bit?
I think it's something like 6 to 8. Every 6 to 8 hours, you sleep for like 2 hours or something like that. I forget how it works. Or maybe you can just do the 4-hour split thing where you sleep for 4 hours and you get up and sleep for another 4 hours. But no, that wouldn't make sense. Just that equals 8. No, no. Yeah, overall you'd be sleeping less than 8 hours. I was trying to for a while with Uber to get up super early and do the breakfast, lunch, or yeah, breakfast and going to work crowd, and then come home and sleep for 4 hours, and then do the nighttime stuff, and sleep till the morning, late at night. You know, like do basically 4 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it would not work for me. I can't do it. Too painful.
Too painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I definitely wouldn't call myself a morning person, but it seems even worse for you.
Oh yeah. Like compared to me, you seem like a morning person. Although I know you're not like happy about having to get up super early, but able to.
Well, I mean, like, get up by the time you gotta get up for work.
Yeah. My blackout mirrors are pretty much, or blackout curtains are usually completely drawn all the time, so it's kind of hard to have a concept of time in this place too. But that usually doesn't screw with me too much. I'm used to having a room with no windows, or if there are windows, just never utilizing them.
I wonder what breaking that thing did.
Go to the Pokeball in the middle. What gear is it?
Oh, drain the swamp?
Oh, it did. But the oasis is gone now.
So,
That was the one place that people could survive.
what the worm did wasn't what we needed to do, which is good. Let's go check out what the worm did.
Entrare.
I don't know if that's the way back or the... Let's see.
Oh.
I think this might be the way back.
Well, at the very least, you've never been there. Or a map doesn't exist for it.
It just doesn't have a map for
Do you create your own map as you go through a new area?
it. No.
Guess not.
Oh, in all other areas you do.
Guess it's not really needed to have a map for a little tunnel thing.
Yeah, so this was the way back.
I like how you're not just fighting flying things. You're like doing like stampede kills.
Yeah. The fights are actually pretty cool in this game. Like the battle system isn't anything too crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's very involved or complicated. I mean,
No.
but it does.
But they make for interesting fights, like having like the weakness area and like shifting around the battlefield like this. And then being able to attack with Edge and the dragon.
What, did those enemies not have heads? I didn't notice. But also they were running away from us.
Yeah, I was behind them.
hard to see.
They had heads.
Dragon's head is super weird, in my opinion. It's got that like bone armor thing, like in it, and underneath it, it's got like a funky jaw.
It changes.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that's right, you said that. Probably changes to look more badass, I'm sure.
Well, no, you can configure him to be a different type of dragon. Like, he can be more defensive. Like, right now, I think this is what, like, the offensive version of him looks like. And then there's, like, one that's good at magic.
Wonder which one looks the best.
The defensive one has, like, a block on its head. So, like, the long protruding spike kind of retracts back and creates more like a square head. Or like a big square forehead.
Kind of makes sense. I mean, like, the spike is more offensive than squares. Block.
And then, depending for different fights, you can configure the dragon differently, like, so he doesn't get wrecked.
Can you do that during the fight, or is it something you gotta do beforehand?
I think it's beforehand. I think you do it at a camp.
No, I see the heads. They're just from the back. It's the back of the head. Gotta have polygon vision. Good fights. Into the hole.
Let's check out that one other corner.
Oh, we got 10 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my goodness. They are weird heads. I'll give you that, but you can tell that they're there. It's like they're wearing that big pyramid mask from Pyramid Head. What's the name? Silent Hill. Hi, Pyramid Chickens.
Okay, that's what that one made. This one. D-Unit? Mauler.
Is that something you haven't gotten yet? Sounds like equipment.
I think so. on fire rate. Power plus 20%.
Nice. That's a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good item. Especially since we have nothing equipped on the gun.
Mm-hmm. An ancient device. Kind of dig that common theme in some RPGs where pray to some ancient statue or something like that, or some god that records your progress.
Oh, it's almost about time to level up. We do like 1 or 2 more fights, level up, and then...
Good. Ah,
エッジ赤いやつが群れのボスだ
should the queen be in the hive?
Flying with the swarm. She's the queen of the swarm.
I'm out with the drones today. Can you even target it?
Somewhere there. There it is.
Oh my goodness. He's destroyed the queen! Run! Shouldn't you have tried to fight like all of them for experience?
Probably.
Oh. Oh well. Dumb that it says that it's a close call and worked them.
That's because I took too long.
Yeah, I know, but like it should say something different.
Mm.
Like good job, do faster next time, be faster next time or something. I don't
Because
know.
what you're supposed to do is just shoot the queen and not kill all
Sure.
of them. And they
For sure.
scatter.
But just saying it doesn't seem like a close call. It seems like you were kicking their asses.
All right.
Yes.
Part
We'll be
1
back
of
on-
Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Ben's got a thing to do for a week, but we'll be back when he's back, and I will be doing my thing whenever I get a chance.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Thanks for joining.
Thank you, everybody.